Hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Who all wants to win, perform better in their sports, and actually have fun while doing it? My name's Luke Lippincott. I'm a sports psychology master's student at John F. Kennedy University, and I was on the last CCS championship football team here at Palma, and I can tell you that imagery works, and it can help you in your sporting performance as well as regular life. What first comes to your mind when I say imagery? Some of you guys might say visualizing the play or seeing yourself in action in your mind. And you're right, it does occur in your mind. It's mentally performing a task in the absence of physically performing the task. So it could be doing a push-up in your head or a specific blocking pattern that you have for the team. It might be going over a speech that you prepared for class, or imagining biting into a lemon and really getting that sour feeling that you get when you bite into a lemon, that puckering feeling. The cool thing about imagery is that you can be perfect. Throughout all life, in sports, at our work, and our job, we all want to be perfect, and that's the toughest thing. But the only place where you can actually be perfect is in your mind. Did you know that by simply imagining lifting a weight with perfect form, you can actually physically perform better when it's time to actually lift that weight? Or imagining sprinting a 40-yard dash with perfect form, you can actually run faster when it's time to actually sprint that 40-yard dash. The same neurotransmitters in the brain and motor pathways that are activated when you're actually performing those tasks and running are actually activated when you are imagining performing the same task. Now, it's not just daydreaming. I'm not just talking about daydreaming, I'm going to go to the Olympics. It's performing the task perfectly in your mind, but utilizing your 5 senses and feeling like you're actually in the moment. It might be external. You might be viewing yourself from outside like a movie, or internally seeing yourself from inside your body. So we're going to do an exercise. I'm going to have you guys stand up. Go ahead, stand up right now. Thanks. All right, just get comfortable. Okay, I want you to plant your feet. And what I'm going to have you do is you're going to stick out your right arm. I'm going to have you turn. Now, don't force anything. Just turn nice and comfortably. And you're going to pick out a spot on the wall the farthest you can turn. So stick out your right hand. Now turn all the way around and pick out a spot that you can go farthest behind you. Now remember that spot. Look at it with your head. Great. Face me now. Remember that spot. Okay. Great. Now I want you guys to take a deep breath in and out. Great. Close your eyes. Now I want you to imagine, without physically moving, just imagine yourself sticking up your left arm. And you're going to twist now to the left. I want you to imagine twisting to the left and starting with your legs. The twist actually starts with your legs. I want you to imagine the feeling of your muscles as you start to twist to the left with your legs. Now I want you to imagine your hips. Your hips, what does it feel like? Feel it twist, twisting to the left. Now you can feel your abs. Your abs start twisting. Feel the muscles start to pull your chest and your shoulders to the left. Now I want you to imagine looking over your left arm. Feel your shoulder muscles pulling your body more and more to the left. Now feel your neck twisting even farther to the left. Now just with your eyes, just your eyeballs, I want you to look as far to the left with your eyeballs as you can. Feel the tiny muscles in your eyes pulling your body farther and farther to the left. Okay, now guys, I want you to open your eyes. Now we're going to do the same thing we did the first time. We're going to twist to the right, okay? Nice and comfortably. And I want you to mark that spot on the wall. Okay, so stick out your right arm. You're going to twist all the way to the right. Go ahead. Wow. See how much farther you guys were able to do that? Just by, you guys can now face me, just by that 30 to 45 second imagery that we just did. You went 2 feet. You were able to go another like 2.5 feet. Some of you guys watching online might have just gone a few inches, but that was just 30 to 45 seconds of imagining flexibility. Now, we all know how important it is to be flexible in your sport. Every athlete wants to be flexible. Imagine if you did that, something like that, imagining stretching your arms, your legs for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Imagine how flexible you will be. Thanks, guys. You guys can take a seat. Appreciate it. Now, just like anything in sports or in life, repetition is the key. All right? You got to practice. You got to train your mind just like you would train your body. Okay? Now, on the worksheet, I mentioned the two things that are most important about imagery. It's vividness and that you can control it. Don't worry about that, guys. It's not really about all that. Everyone visualizes differently. It's just the fact that you are putting in the hard work and actually imagining yourself perfectly performing the task. Just doing that will help. But if you commit yourself to doing it a few times a week or once every day for 5 to 10 minutes, it will seriously help you in everything that you want to do. Now, the mind is an amazing thing, as I've just said to you guys. And some of you might be wondering why I had you imagine going the opposite way. And that just proves how amazing the mind is. Because if any of you have ever been hurt, Matt, I know you just had shoulder surgery. Do you think it's better to just not work out at all? Or do you think it's better to possibly, if I hurt my left arm, go work out my right arm? All right? Studies have actually shown that by just working out my right arm, it carries over to my left arm. And my left arm can maintain my strength even though it's not actually working out. That's how powerful the mind is. You can keep your injured arm strong without actually even exercising it. And you can use imagery to do that as well. I did that when I tore my ACL, and it definitely helped. But I want to thank you guys for coming out. My contact name is on the handout that I passed out to you. If any of you guys want to contact me and work on anything that you want to do in terms of football or anything in life, then you can call me at any time. And I appreciate you guys coming out, and I appreciate you guys watching online. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Appreciate it.